In the early... The Volus are... After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. Thresher maws are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating, or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rantin Review. We are getting set up here and getting ready for our next playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1. And we are going to be heading to Noveria in a very important mission, very crucial to the game. So if you guys are going to enjoy this, settle in. Of course, if you're in the chat, always hop in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're thinking about the walkthrough. It's going to be a good time. Let's see. Let's get started. Let's head on out. Before we do that, though, I think we're good on talking to the crew so far. I think we can go to do this mission without talking to them. We've heard everything from them yet so far. All right. Got all these other little places to visit too. I think we'll visit those later. Hopefully everybody's having a good time today. It's a bit gray and rainy here in Maryland, but that's perfectly okay. We're gonna have some fun shooting some Geth and hanging out with some weird creatures and meeting somebody's mama.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival.
Oh.
If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
I think not, because they sound like a bunch of dickheads, and not too fun, not too fun at all. All right, Let's get over here. Presley, keep an eye on things. You guys keep chatting. You've been talking for like this entire mission. I don't know what about. Alright, we are on Rex and Liara.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yes, he does. So you can complain about more aliens. Alright. Now I wonder what changes they've made to Noveria here in the Legendary Edition. This was one of my favorite parts of the original game. This entire mission. So let's see what it looks like now. Before we do that, let's get everybody up to speed. Let's get your stasis up, Rex. So, Rex is good. Shepard's good. Let's see. I think Liara's good with that. Let's get her off of this crappy shotgun. Pistol. I think she's good. I don't know, that Omni tool is pretty good for her. And Polaris. Let's get that up. See if Rex can get an upgrade to Savant. Yes. Alright. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh no. We got people waiting for us. What's up, Shut Your Mouth? It's nice to see you. Oh, you did this mission before getting Liara and you're salty. Yeah, I would be too.
That's far enough.
What?
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You need my credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Oh, you
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
I don't think so.
Don't try it.
Tell him, Rex.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Don't come crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
That's
You may
what I
proceed,
thought.
Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I don't know if she always said Parasiti-san, but they've added a little Asian flair to that character's name, or the way she speaks, so that's interesting, because she's Japanese. Alright. You, on the other hand, this bitch, Kira Sterling.
Get out of here.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to you later. I got a feeling.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Parasini-san. Yes, she is definitely Japanese. Who this? Oh. It's a wall there.
Weapon detectors, don't mind the phones. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeus. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I mean, your security chief is still a bitch, though, but...
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
What's up, little homie? 97? Little homie Mouse? It's going good?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Strange Love in the chat says Mass Effect 1 and 2 have great original soundtracks. That is absolutely true. You can listen to these soundtracks. We were talking about this yesterday on the stream, about listening to them. Look at this thing. Just moving around, huh? Uh-huh. I don't trust these people. Don't trust them at all.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Mm-hmm.
The managers warned us about you.
Well, I'm glad they did, because you see all this firearm power I got?
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going. This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous. I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies. Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Interesting.
I have no problem with that. This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with? Could I buy something now? Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Let's see what we got here. Got heavy Krogan armor. I don't know if that's better than what he's got now. That's 44. Well, yeah, let's get this one for Rex. Little homie Mouse 97 says, not gonna lie, it feels weird playing a game from 2007 and 2020, especially on the modern consoles. Yeah, it's a little strange, a little weird. But
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Since I just started playing gaming again because of the pandemic, it's not that odd for me. This area pretty much looks the same though, graphics wise, as the original game.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Sounds like a testy jackass. Why are you so testy, yeah?
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
Colonial rubes? Okay.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
I followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
You do that, bro. Actually, I'm gonna leave. I'm tired.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Well, aren't you important? Mr. Man thinks he's so special.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
Well, I'm gonna make you.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analeas.
He just yells it out.
With a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanis Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanis also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Uh-huh. It's so snowy outside. It's a cold, cold place here. The music, it looks awesome though. Like, this is a pretty cool place to work, but not to like stay at for long, because this is the architecture. Like, you have boulders and I don't know.
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
Yeah. Okay, so that goes there. I don't think there's anything down that way, is there? I think this is the way to the port, so we want to go to the bar. Talk to this dude. Get one of those passes. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh no, this is the garage with that guy in it, so I gotta go to the other place. I should just look at the stupid map. Might be a good idea. Hotel. Synthetic Insights. So let's go to hotel. Oh, I heard they got rid of that wall. Interesting.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
So you're the Dullstone.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, but you seem like kind of an ass. Call me Dullstone. What the hell's up with that? Alright, Vargas, what's up, man?
Can I help you?
Guy looks like he looks like the guy from the those commercial. God, I can't remember the name of the company. State Farm commercial. The State Farm guy.
Mr. Vargas, Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
You know what? I don't like her.
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
Oh, a cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with you, sorry. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
Alright. You do that, bro.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
You don't talk to us. Vargas, where you going? Where you going, Vargas? Uh-huh. Alright, yeah, you go that way.
Any results?
It's done.
Everything went as planned. You should see results soon.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
That's it?
Only 500. Alright. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Tee-hee-hee. Alright. You, Annaleus, we gotta chit-chat with you for our Laura Keene. We gotta chit-chat with you.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Laura Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Annaleus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Annaleus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Annaleus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Annaleus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Fly in the lotion?
Violence against Mr. Annaleus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'll think about it, bro. You see I got a Krogan with me, so I don't know about all that. Alright. Shepard, you need to get a white suit like Liara and Rex, so you guys can all match. Look like freaking stormtroopers. Alright. What I want to do now... We'll go back and get that package from the ship. These lights are new. That's definitely wasn't there before. Alright, let's get this package, and, can we go this way? There we are. And we're gonna give it to the dude so he can get his stuff. Oh, he might give it to the Krogan, and we know who the Krogan is now. I wonder if we get more money for giving it to the Krogan instead of Opal. Or whatever that thing's name is. Alright. So let's see. I think it's back on the ship. Or near the ship. There it is. Opold. Alright, we got the little package. I wonder if my stream is off today. Yeah, Rex, I think we gotta change Rex's outfit. It just looks too weird. I think I'm gonna talk to the Krogan first before I do that. Alright, so we gotta go upstairs, deal with this little problem. I think that's on the other side, right? That's to Synthetic Labs. Synthetic Insights, or whatever it's called. I wonder if you hit some. I wonder what happens if you hit somebody in there. Or if they'll even allow you to do that. Probably not. Alright. Oh, this dude. He's a nice guy.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Anoleus. And the Matriarch came through.
Alright.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I don't know where a Turian would get that accent from, but whatever. Alright. Oh. There's people here. What are you doing?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keen gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Anoleus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Anoleus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I like that idea. Well, you guys, I think you're friends. Not gonna be as nice. Nope. Whoa. All right. Sorry. Come here. Stop running. Think we did. We got them all. Oh, there's somebody upstairs. Alright, before we do that, let's go in here and get this stuff. Got an upgrade kit. Ooh, padding. Like I said, a lot of these upgrades are just like little details like that. Like there's padding on the seats and stuff like that. But Noveria was pretty cool to begin with anyway. Oh, the water, it's so tranquil. Ah! Your skills are too low, Rex. I guess you had to bring Tally with you on everything? Jeez. Alright. Let's go up here. Let's see what's What's happening? Oh! Sorry about your damn luck. So that's the way into there. And that's that down there. Okay. Oh, boo. Boo. Rex. Liara. Thought your tech skills were up. Yep. So my suggestion would be to make sure your tech skills are up before you do this mission. Unless I can, nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Is this my friend?
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Oh.
Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
Yeah, Rex!
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Alright, let's show this corporate bitch how we do things downtown. Oh, you're still here? Stand still. Not it. This is personal. Oh, you disintegrated. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, there's... Let's shoot some of these guys down here, too. I don't know what you thought you were doing. Oh, you can't knock this guy down? Why not? That sucks. Oh, let's just throw him. Wah, wah. Alright. I think that's it. We got Ananias' stuff. And now we got everything from everybody. Uh-oh.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I don't know a damn thing about what you're talking about, girl. You know what's going on.
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh?
Yes.
That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Well, you know, smartass is better than a dumbass. The shorty back there saw the whole thing, so he could probably con somebody. Little homie says, funny enough, I keep my ear to the ground for this one like last year. Alright, let's keep going. I'm going to save that till I go back upstairs. Because I want to talk to the crew. Well, you know what? I don't really need to do all that. Let's just give him a package and be on about our way. I like Noveria, but we don't really need to spend all day here.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? Here you are. The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered.
Yes, you did.
It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
I think you could get me a little bit more.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous. The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth.
The discomforting ring of truth.
This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's better.
That's thoughtful of you. This one is glad to have come to an agreement. Show me what you're selling. Of course.
So upgrades we got. High explosive. Oh, can't get that. We sell some stuff, I guess. What do we have too much of that we don't need? Thunders. Tsunami. Lancer. Don't need two explosives. Don't need multiples of explosives, obviously, so you can sell a lot of those. Keep that. Rounds. And the only thing I don't like that when they did change this. Oh wait, you can. Can you sort? Aha! They do. There's a sort. I never knew that. Duh. All right. I was about to say the only thing is I got to go all the way down to the bottom to get all the ones. Let's get rid of all the ones. Don't need any of this stuff. Sell it all. Fire sale. All ones have got to go. Except the thorium gas, because I always like to keep that around just for old time's sakes. Get rid of these. All right, so sell all junk. Can we? Yep, still not enough to buy it. Oh well. Thank you, weird little squid man. And now let's go back to the bar and talk to this young lady. Groovy bar music. All right. So we gotta we should talk to her first before we do anything else. Actually, I want to check out up here first. I could have given. Oh yeah, the Krogan's up here. I could have given him the thing.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a court.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time, Matriarch. Don't you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene, got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about him. Are you ready for his name?
Oh my goodness.
Ronadrill, Gon, Swa, Forsum, Keratin, Nar, Eadi, Bella, and Elias. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian is getting his office closed.
Beat it.
Yeah, so that's the other Krogan. Now you can choose to give the package directly to him and get a little extra cheese for it. But there's nothing back here. But you know, it's fine either way. Noveria is one of the ones where there's like multiple different ways to do stuff. It's not all just one or the other. There's a way you can get back there. So let's talk to her real quick.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Who are you, Jay-Z?
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Everybody here is so damn testy.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
Let's see.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright, honey. Anything else she's got? Oh, do you got any information on this that I need?
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
God, you guys are useless.
Do you know why the Matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Okay, I'll help you.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Oh my goodness, these people. Give me this, give me that. Deal this, deal that. Anything back here of interest? Tables, chairs. Let's see. Bathroom. Nothing back here. Alright. Why is this guy still here? Oh, he just says my name. Well. Alright. Keen, give up the data.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Testify, bro. Testify.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
But you be a hero.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Ananias for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you.
Rex.
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Ah, that's great. Rex said you should eat them. Hacker's back. Alright, let's finish this out here. It's a big old... I mean, what is the purpose of this big-ass room? It's...
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Yes, you do owe me a beer, and I will collect. Someday. Let's see what's in this office. And can we get to any of it? Probably not. Yeah, skill's too low. It's got little collections. Little stuff back here. Alright. Let's get out to this garage and get out and see what the ice bitch is up to out on the mountaintop. Y'all just stood here and did nothing. You're not even paying attention, dude. Terrible security. Just terrible. Just terrible. He's got a gun. Man. Alright. I think this is the only gameplay area that we had before. Was this scene from Mass Effect 1 before the game came out.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
She looked kind of crazy. Alright, I know what's coming here, so let's, can we upgrade anything with Shepard? Oh, I said Shepard. Shotgun. Let's see, can Rex use the shotgun? No, he can't. So I'm gonna take that. Pistol. Take that. Sniper rifle, we're good. Oop. Let's get that one. That's good there. I think we're good there. Shield modulator, let's change to that. Alright, let's fight. These damn things again. I hate them damn things.
So that's what the Asari had in Grace.
Yep. We don't like that. We do not like that. Goddamn jumping beam.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
What are you yelling about? Coming in all late. Y'all not fanning out that quickly, huh?
What did you do here, Commander?
What do you mean, what did I do?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. They were probably packed in those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
I mean, she's all in denial, but did you not just see the things with your own eyes? I don't believe it. Well, you saw it. It happened. Alright. Let's get... You can always blow these up, but... You know. I try to be subtle sometimes. Alright, let's go out into the snow. Whee! Still pretty. It's a little brighter than the original. Alright. So we're going to take a nice little snowy trip out here. Again. There's a nice tower in the distance. Hopefully everything is going fine with you guys. Got a special video coming up later today. Oops, sorry, I hit you, buddy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He got up after that? He didn't get up after that. Whoa. Alright. Looks like y'all did some shooting out here and killed some people. Skill too low. Oh my goodness. Rex. Does he have no skill level? That's terrible. So, I feel kind of bad. I'm passing up all these goodies because I don't have enough tech skills to get it. But it is not necessary to complete the game. coming round the mountain when he comes. Shepherd's coming round the mountain when he comes. Shepherd's coming round the mountain. Shooting mother scooters. Shepherd's coming round the mountain when he comes. Uh-oh. Got a turn up ahead? Yeah, we do. Oh. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Alright. These guys are terrible shots. They shoot like stormtroopers. They can't hit the side of a barn. God. There's our destination right there. Out through this snowy winter wonderland. Oh, man, can we hit it from here? Nah, it's still too far away. Oh, they're shooting at me. I can hear it. Oh no. Just pay attention to what you're doing here, buddy. Back up. There's a rock there. Oh. Oh, wow, you can shoot him from all the way over here. That's crazy. Cool. There's one more to go. Just eating these rockets, though. The turrets can hit you pretty well. Alright. Oh, there's more turrets up ahead. I guess that's at the base. I am not a big snow person as far as real life, but in this game, it looks pretty cool. Nice and serene and quiet. But, again, for those of us who have to shovel snow, it is not a fun experience. Alright. Anything over here? Nope. Alright, let's get our squad up. Let's see, movie ones. First aid, shotguns, sniper rifles. Let's get the sniper rifles up. Electronics. Fitness will throw. Quick battle mat. He can't do anything with that. Alright. Equipment. Got that. Ooh, pulse rifle. Oh, I want that. I think the pulse rifle, though, doesn't allow you to have any upgrades, just a pulse rifle. So let's get that for one of these guys. Crossfire for Rex. Liara, any upgrades for you? Nope. Let's see, Rex can use a sniper. And let's see, I think that's it. Oh, that suit, we got him. Got him out. Get him out of that white armor. That's really, really weird. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, let's do it. Rex, you take the sniper rifle. Oh, you already shooting at me as soon as I walk in. Oh no. Big boy. Shooting rockets at me and everything. Alright, let's get out of his line of sight. One down. That little... I was about to say, get that thing. Oh, okay. Got it. Just blow up stuff. Throw his ass. Got him. Still got two more. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. Slow it down. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. That looked like it hurt. Whoa, he's got full energy? How the hell did that happen? Let's wait for him to unfreeze. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We will need to get the reactors back online.
Yes, we will, Liara. Sorry I had to shoot that poor guy up his ass. That's a damn shame. But that's what needs to happen sometimes. Alright. Upgrade kit. Got it. Huh?
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
That might be it, Rex. Although this looks a little suspicious right here. Looks a little suspicious. Huh. I should have brought somebody else with me. I mean, Rex is awesome and all, but this skill level thing being too low is kind of bumming me out a little bit. Whoa! more. That was easy enough. What is that noise? I don't like that noise.
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Rex. Ew, you ugly. You real ugly. Oh no, they're everywhere? Oh my goodness. Back it up. Back it up. Why are they like around us? Yeah, see that? It's making me mad.
What were those?
Damned if I know, but someone on this mountain does.
They ugly. Look like overgrown crawfish. Skill too low, skill too low. That's gonna shit. Well, too bad. No, do not take Rex on this one if you don't have enough tech points. I don't think Liara can get any higher. Man. Oh. Whew. Yeah, we do have to protect you, Liara. Pay attention. Hello, Evo. How you doing? I will say I like the door handles in Mass Effect 2 and 3 and these weird panel looking things. Oh, you're from Argentina. Nice to meet you. Oh boy. Ew. Ew. So gross. So gross. I do not like little skittering
That is a
insects.
backup power system for the station mainframe.
So whack it. Turn this thing on.
Whack it.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Of course, we have to do everything ourselves. Do you hear that? Oh, they added the sound effect of them things in the tunnels. That's terrible. Oh god, this freaking thing. I don't like it. Alright. We have to do that stupid block puzzle on this one. You know what? We're going to repair it for Omni Gel because this thing can take a while. Oh wait, I don't have enough Omni Gel. Damn it! Oops, did that wrong. We got, okay, we gotta go bottom first. Okay. So that's gotta go to there. Alright. Which means we did this backwards, so now we can't do this. I am not good at puzzles. Oh, god damn it. This is so annoying. I don't know. This one here. This one to here. This one to here. This one to here. This one to here, this one to here, this one to here. Was that a slow clap sound effect?
We're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So essentially they did a bunch of dumb stuff. Messed with things they
User
shouldn't have been
alert.
messing with.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
And got everybody messed up. And let these things out loose throughout the... You know, it's the standard sci-fi man meddling with nature and science trope.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
And of course now...
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
And we got Geth in here
User
because we're
alert.
jammed.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Whoa! I do not like you just charging at me like this. Yeah, she knocked him out of the screen. Alright, let's warp this guy. And lift that guy.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay, let's go upstairs, see what's up here. We're still fighting. Whoa. Oh, thanks, Rex. See one more over there.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
What a darn shame. Alright, we gotta go down. We can't get none of this stuff. It's so annoying. Alright, we gotta go downstairs and turn this thing back on so we can proceed.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency.
Alright, fuel lines are back on. We can now go back and talk to that virtual lady. Make sure we can move on. Because you know, that's what we do. We fix everything. Shepard's he's a engineer, a hacker, a peacekeeper, a counselor, detonation specialist. Jack of all trades. Alright.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Ah! Oh, you son of a bitch. It's weird, you can hear them. So passenger tram is offline. So we gotta go that way, I think. Let's double check.
Online. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging out. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now exit.
Everything's broken.
User alert. Landline.
Let's change those explosives too. high explosive. Ooh, Liara looking buff, Liara looking good.
Connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
We match. Alright, let's see what we got up here. Oh, I remember this. They come from everywhere. There they are. There. Oh, the little ones too. Yuck, yuck. Boy, these are aggressive. That's why that immunity is so helpful. Because otherwise...
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, Liara, you got knocked out? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, baby girl. Let's see. Alright. Nothing else around here. Of course, skill's too low. Boo. Yes, do not bring Rex. Bring your tech person. Do not do what I did. Alright, landlines are back on. Should take some time to look at the scenery. Although there's not much scenery in this area. You're mostly in tunnels and stuff. Oh, you're stretching your fringe there, huh, Liara? It's like, look at my fringe. Look at my hair. Let's switch this up a little bit. Oh. God, y'all ugly. It's ugly. Alright, we gotta go this way now. Trams. Not trans, sorry. If I offend anybody with it. Trams. Did not mean to say that. Alright, we're going to the trams now.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Oh, really? We got, oh, look at that. Oh, lordy loo. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this because we don't have the, whatchamacallit.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Huh. Hard electronics. Oh, we can do it. Okay.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't
Start
escape.
standing on you.
The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Yeah, I guess Krogan would not be too open to suicide in their culture. Alright, so we need to do this. Ooh, barbecue! Barbecue! Uh-huh. Oh! You a little salty? You don't sneak up on me like that? The hell's wrong with you? Alright. Got rid of all the little nasties. All the little babies. Let's get on with it now. Okay, we are on the tram. We are on our way. Now let's go see what mess these people created with these daggone bugs.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Binary Helix? Binary Helix? Oh my goodness. Alright, Liara's a little poisoned. Let's see here. That's... Where's this go? Alright, it goes down there. So what is this? The one thing about this section, it does get a little confusing. Can't get there. Because there's a couple different ways you can go about doing this. But I prefer... Is that the hot labs? That's the hot labs. And you can't get to it now. Okay. So let's go down here.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Hello, Joe Rogan. My name is Commander Shepard.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Pretty much. This dude's spot on.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, guys. Shh. Guys, pay attention. And get out the way. Rex, shoot your damn carnage for a change. Liara just died. Again. Liara, honey, you gotta stop dying on me.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Alright, helped you out. Your boys ain't...
I'd kill for a P-204. Just hold down the trigger and zap. Hallway full of flash-boiled bugs.
I like this guy, he's funny. Alright, let's go. What's up here? Anything? Nope. And... oh. People and things.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Of course I am. You know who I am? That's quarantine in the barracks.
What?
What do you mean, what? Girl?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Oh, well, let me interrupt this some more. Biatch?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraius. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
You're racist.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Because we're racist too. Oh, goodbye.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Or return to... you know what? Ugh. What's up, big boy? What you doing in here?
Uncertain.
How'd you even get down here?
I welcome you. Cautiously. I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Alright, got a good Omni tool there. Unity amp. You got some decent stuff. But I want this Avenger assault rifle. And light human armor, medium human armor. I think we're beyond that by now. Alright. This poor dude. What's up with you?
What? No!
It's okay, dude. You're okay. You're okay.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Yes, dude.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Medical bay. Let's get out of here first. Alright. So, everybody seems kind of shook. The accident, as they say. It's kind of screwed them all up. Oh, this is the Volus. This is your fault?
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors.
Your ass.
She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Wow.
I closed the door. I killed her.
The only thing you could do was save yourself.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah, you just have to.
Alright, bro.
I should have taken my vacation.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
Alright. Skill too low. Let's go down here. Oh, we can't get down there yet. Alright, what's up here?
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Alright, bro. Be like that. I mean, they've been awake. Like the guy said, they've been awake for like days without sleep. They're probably edgy as hell. I don't know why I keep doing it. I just get a kick out of it. Alright, you suck, you suck. And this is the medical bay. Let's go down here.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Okay, you guys and your non-disclosure agreements.
Glad you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
Yeah, right.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack.
Yeah, they're all
been
testing.
administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
And that's how COVID happened. They have space COVID. Wow, it's funny. No,
The
not
system
funny.
is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Alright.
Yes?
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Alright, let's get out of here. And the equipment's running, so we helped out with that. Now we gotta go back and get the little notes. So I probably should have gone down there first. Oh, wait. Let's just say... Hold on. Need to talk to Ventralis for permission to enter the quarantine labs. Okay. Ventralis is back over there, right? Yeah, it's already marked. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully Ventralis is not going to be a douche. I forgot. I don't know this part. You have to do something to convince him or whatever, but... Alright, dude.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Yep. Alright, now we go back down here. Love how Shepard runs, it's so funny. Okay. So let's help these poor people out. Boy, if only it was this easy to cure COVID. Just let me in. What's this? Got some Medi-Gel.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
You know what? All this attitude is just not... I'm not feeling your attitude, bro. Just not feeling your attitude. Let's see. First aid, shock trooper. What is this? Highly trained killing machine, shock troopers, blah, 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 blah. Ah, regenerate health. That'll work. Liara. Let's get you closer to your lifts. And Rex, assault rifles. And I want to change... Oh, a higher pulse rifle. Okay. Alright. We're here. Research notes. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Okay. So let's give this a shot. Start mixing. Oh, let's do it again. Start mixing. Ah! Why? Oh, I'm not even looking. There we go. Cure created.
Your mission ends here.
What?
We'll see about that, bitch.
Rex!
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way.
Oh.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Why am I turning that way? Okay. Let's stop this one. Let me get my shield back, since I had to wait all that time. Oh, such a shame. What were you saying, girl? You were talking all that smack before. Really? Medkit. And let's see what's in this one. Probably skill too low. There's nothing in this one. Alright. We got the cure. We have cured COVID. Your little smartass guy. Oh, you got shot, smartass. They're still alive.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot lab?
It's possible. The specimen.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror.
Okay, you can go there. Let's go get this cure back to those people first and then come back down here. Alright. Commander Shepard cured COVID-19. So weird. At the time this game came out, something like this, some pandemic virus that makes people sick like that, it was like, sci-fi fantasy. Now?
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Science pukes. Just bug out and leave to die. Their fault anyway.
Sure.
Bug out.
Oh my god, yeah, you're losing it, bro.
It's pleasant to see you well.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully.
Alright, what else you got? Biotic amp. Might as well get this. And the pistol. The sniper rifle. Let's get the pistol. Alright. You're still standing up here looking crazy. Restricted area. Let's go down. This cure. What's up, Jamil? How you doing? Good to see you again. We are saving lives. We have cured COVID.
Cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards? They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Yeah. Hand me over some stuff, dude.
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis's wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Alright. So, we saved the world again. We just cured space COVID. You guys will be okay. Oh, they're resting peacefully. Aww.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
6 scientists.
What's wrong with these people?
They were exposed to a novel form of toxin. An antidote has been successfully administered. Prognosis is good.
That's because I'm sweet.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Alright, we're done here. And that is a way, an easier way to get past all this stuff. Because otherwise you'd have to fight, and I think a lot of these people wind up dying because the soldiers get ordered or something like that. But,
Been counting your kills? I'm up to 24.
plus, if you try to go in this way, and I actually watched somebody do this on a playthrough, they just kept walking through this and getting shot up. So instead of doing that, we're gonna go the other route. What's this here? Oh, there's stuff back here. I forgot. This is the barracks. Skills too low. Blah. Boo. And again, do not bring Rex with you on this mission. As cool as it is, you want to bring Liara, but do not bring Rex, because you won't be able to get the stuff. Jamil says, LOL, doing good, just made it in. What you been up to today? Hopefully it wasn't a crappy work day. Mine was pretty... it was not a fun day at work today, but it's all good. Alright, so we can go this way now. Nothing but snow and ice. Okay, Arachnite soldier. Uh-oh. Alright. Now, before you go here, I do suggest saving. Let's see. Alright, so I do suggest saving here, making sure your squad is all up, because if you lose this fight, you wind up having to go all the way back and starting all over again, and that is a pain in the ass. So get all your stuff ready to go here. Let's see, this is an improvement. Sledgehammer round, scam rail extension. Upgrades. So this is high explosive, fusion explosive. And let's see, Liberator. I think we're good on all of this. Let's see, energized plating. Liara, we only used the pistol. Sledgehammer round, scam rail. I think we're good with that. Let's leave her with that. Cooldown bonus, not worth it. And Rex. Rex's pulse rifle for Rex. Let's do that. Yeah, I know. And Hurricane, Snowblind rounds, Stabilizer. I think that's good enough. Okay. Let's see. Strangelove says, I'm surprised they didn't fix the autosaves for ME1. Jamil says, not crappy, but a decent day, can't complain. And Strangelove also says, but they fixed being able to see some booty priorities. Yeah, those are priorities, man. Booties are booty is priority. I mean, you can have all the fun in the world, but there. Nope. Alright, let's do it. Let's talk to your mama, Liara.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You know, actually, technically, I did ask Liara to come with me because I did choose her.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter.
Woo! Uh-oh. Oh no! Stasis. Alright, let's get this a shot. A sorry hose into place. Let's throw you. One down. Rex, get out the way. Can't see anything. Those headshots are a lot better now. You actually have them in this game. Geth! Geth! Oh no. Let's go shoot her ass up. Oh, she's in a bubble. Oh! That's interesting. They put her in a bubble now. Sorry, Commando. Let's get you to stop there. And singularity. Wow, we're getting lit up here. Better use some, down. Stop her in her tracks for a moment. We got Geth to take care of here. Is this bitch still back here? Yes, she is. Shoot me in the back. It's time for you to fly. Oh, she got out of it. No, we don't want any more. I'll get low weak. Low weak, the boobies are sagging a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh god, one of those. Shit. Alright, Rex, do that. Liara, if you could throw, that'd be nice. And let me get an adrenaline burst. Down. Alright. Come on now. Let's get Singularity. My shield back up. Take him out. He's gone. One more. One more. I think that's Benezia. That's all that's left. Alright, Liara. We gotta go beat up. Oh! What the hell?
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Your chin is looking weird.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
What do you mean?
Thoughts echo strangely within Sovereign. Its rooms are built at unsettling angles. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Tell me where the Mu gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
Liara, I'm sorry. We're going to have to kill your mom.
Die.
I don't think we'll be the ones dying here, honey. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's do a push and a warp. Oh, let's do that. And I am going to get adrenaline burst. That was... Wow, I did all that for nothing. That was easy.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Mother.
Good night, little wing.
Aww.
I will see you again with the dawn.
They still haven't fixed this double music
No
cue.
light. They always said there would be a...
Oh, so sad. You okay? You still there? You done? I guess she's dead. Alright. Now, what do we do about you? Big, ugly, crawfish looking thing. You ugly. What is this hoe doing? No, 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 no. No. Shepherd. Turn around, Shepherd.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I got headphones on. It sounds creepy as hell. There's like 3 voices going on at the same time.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
They definitely fixed this because in the original game, I don't know what was wrong with the characters. They'd always like be out of frame and too close, and it looked weird.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, we I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Okay. I am going to leave this up to you guys in the chat, if you guys are still there, paying attention. Should we let her free? I won't kill you, I'll free you. Or are we going to kill the Rachni? I'll leave it up to the chat. You guys let me know what you think.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Bugs are singing songs about you. Rex. Gotta love Rex. Now you go off and be good. Don't let me have to come back and kick your ass. What is that noise? Anything else around here? I don't think so. Oh. What's going on in here? What is that? We just came from the hot labs, so we gotta get rid of these things. All right, so we let the Jamil says, "I don't remember my choice, but let her live." We let the Rachni live. This does have consequences in later games. This guy. What are you doing here, Russian man?
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They should have destroyed it. Why hatch it?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army.
Of course.
But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Yes, and insects do that. Humans don't.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Okay, we're running out of time, bro.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
I think we should probably tell all those other people to get out of here.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Your mother knew you were a moron. You have to tell them the yes to go? Alright, well.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Liara destruct.
Ew, juicy. Yeah, your mama was right. You met a crappy end. You met a very crappy end, my guy. Goodbye. Alright. Let's get in here. Mira.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Well, let's do this.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations, Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Activate the neutron.
I want to do this. I love this part.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest or interrogation.
Yes, please turn yourself in.
Logging you out, Commander.
Oh my god. Please report to security for interrogation. That's funny. Alright, let's go look at his body here. Your blood, you bleeding. I've got code. Now I put code in. Alright, let's do it.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
I still think it's funny they didn't tell anybody else that was on the station about that, but let's get it rocking and rolling here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we don't like this. Okay, enough of you spitting at me. Are we done? We're done. Alright. Let's get out of here. Thanks, but, man, ew. It's all glistening and stuff? That's nasty. Let's get off the station before we all blow up. Oh, there he goes. What a shame. I think all those people died. Whoops. Sorry. We gone. And that, my friends, is Noveria. You guys survived. Rex has the best one-liners. I completely forgot all of his good one-liners.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Oh my goodness. Jelly, jelly, jelly.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh, my favorite part of this game.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I fail to find it amusing.
I find it is extremely amusing.
Let's just stick to business.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
All I care about is stopping Saren. The Rachni don't matter.
The mission must always come first. Just be aware that your actions can have far-reaching consequences.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Oh, I didn't cut him off. I could have cut him off. Oh well. Oh well. I thought there was more dialogue there. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to Presley.
Yes, Commander?
Nope, he just says the same thing.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
And let's go talk to Joker.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Noveria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Of course.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see you.
All right, see you. All right, guys. So we have completed Noveria. We will be back sometime around 6 or 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. We have still a few more things to go before we want to go to Vermeer. Let's see what we got going on here. So Vermeer is the next one up. We also have some missions, some samples. I think we only got a couple left. Protein data this. Gotta do that one. Yeah, there's a couple left, and then there's the DLC Bring Down the Sky that we were going to do before we finish up here. So we'll probably be done by this weekend. But again, if you guys enjoy this playthrough, thank you guys for watching. Let your voice be heard in the comment box. If you have not commented on this playthrough, what did you guys choose for your playthrough? Did you kill the Rachni? Did you let them live? Let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and definitely subscribe to all my channels. I got another one called Wrestling with Finance, so check that one out as well. Until then, I will see you guys for more of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough here on the Rantin Review. Have a good day.
Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the Hive Queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the Queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.